When Decapitation America throws his makeshift shield, all those who oppose his shield must kick it or break it because it's made out of tinfoil.
Just hit it a few times and it's going to be... It'll be fine. Falcon Winter Soldier's over. Sorry. Captain America and the Winter Soldier is over.
Aha! Spoiler alert.
I mean, you guys know the drill.
They be knowing.
Off the bat, just with that comment, why was he still called the Winter Soldier? That seems disrespectful to Bucky's journey in this show.
Yeah, especially because he did get another name. As the White Wolf.
It should have been Captain America and the White Wolf. That would have been just cool for both of them to finally move on, because he did make all of his amends.
Yeah, that should have been in the title sequence. Like, the show didn't have to be called it, but
the show wasn't called Captain America and the Winter Soldier, And also, Captain America and the Winter Soldier is very similar to Captain America Winter Soldier.
Very true. Maybe, probably just because they're afraid that people won't recognize the name or get it.
Just weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Spoiler territory for Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
We haven't even talked about it yet.
Have not. Real quick, before we get into it, did you watch Mortal Kombat?
I did. Did you?
No. Have you seen Nobody?
No, did you?
Yes. Great. So we don't need to talk about either.
No.
Well, wait, real quick, just like a non-spoiler out of 10, what would you give Mortal Kombat?
I would give it a 7. I've had in-length discussions with a lot of people about it. People who hated it and people who really enjoyed it.
I've seen both reactions online.
Ian absolutely hated it, but that's Ian.
Doesn't surprise me.
Ian has Ian's
got a high bar,
and he's also super close to Mortal Kombat.
That's the thing is I'm not close at all, so I expect to enjoy it.
So fine. I think you are in the best position personally, because Janae watched it and she's played just casually played a few rounds of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, like at a event or something.
But had a good time with the movie. I had a good time because there's characters that I like that show up, and it's like there's some stuff that I would have done different, but it feels like it's set up for a series, obviously, because everything is now.
True.
But I had a fun
MKCU.
time. Yeah, nice. MKFC.
Yeah.
What about Nobody out of 10?
Yeah, I probably similar, like 7.5, maybe even 8. Like, it was very enjoyable. Yeah. A good blend of real, intense action and some genuinely funny moments.
Did you go to theater?
You know I
hell
did.
Yeah.
Dab on
Yesterday was my 2 weeks post second dose, so I will probably be hitting theaters soon.
Check out Nobody.
Yeah, Nobody's on top of my list.
I will say it was a pretty small theater. There's only 2 other people there, or 2 other groups of people there. But one of them was very loud, and it ruined some of the jokes for me because they were just laughing way too loud or making comments about it.
Like an iCarly laugh track where it's that joke would have been funnier if it was paced properly.
Exactly.
And there weren't.
Yeah.
No, but I'm excited for Nobody, and I think you will enjoy Mortal Kombat.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, then?
I mean, we can talk about the piece of news that was announced about Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
They're making a movie.
Captain America 4 with Sam Wilson in the lead.
Very cool.
One of the writers, the lead writer for the show, is co-writing the movie.
Very nice.
So it'll have similar themes.
That's cool.
Which is great. I'm excited. I think that's the perfect way to do it. I think I was very confused when they started talking about the possibility of a second season right now. I think he needs to be in. I think this is similar to WandaVision, where it was getting characters from point A to point B, where this was actually a journey, and I don't think WandaVision was a necessary journey. So I'm excited to see where that goes. I'm excited to see if that deals with the power broker bullshit. How do you feel about that?
I think it's so stupid.
I'm right there with you. I think one of 2 things is going to happen. Either they're just making her full villain, which is what it seems like.
Makes sense.
But it doesn't make sense as well.
Well, it makes sense based on what we saw. Yeah.
Or she's a Skrull. I could easily see her being a Skrull, and she's the real Sharon Carter's in the spaceship with Nick Fury right now.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I forget that that's happening.
But because they're setting that up so heavily, this one being set up for Secret Invasion without us realizing it is possible.
Yeah. Interesting.
I kind of hope that's the route because that's just so...
and that's also a good reveal. Whereas her being the power broker, I was like, really? That's it?
And the motivation doesn't make sense with her because it's I understand her... the motivation makes sense because she was screwed over by the government, so getting back. But the character, I don't think, from what we've seen, would take that route. I think the stuff we saw of her in episode, what was it, 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Where she was being her own little crime lord and stuff. It's like, okay, like, sure, like, the art trade and stuff, like, you got to adapt. But a villain trying to take down the U.S. government?
Everybody thinking that she's the power broker in episode 3, like, as a rumor or, like, a theory, was very Mephisto to me.
Yeah.
And I was like...
And it's weird that this one came true. Like,
yeah, it was just like, okay.
I don't think the power broker should have been revealed at all.
That's what I was expecting. I was like, okay, we're going to see a silhouette or a voice or nothing.
My theory going into the final episode was like, because I was still at a point where I was like, it can't be Sharon. Like, that's dumb if it's Sharon. I changed from Ross. I was hoping it was Justin Hammer.
That would be fun.
From, like, behind bars, just pulling strings. I think that would have been super fun. And he's probably going to show up in Armor Wars, so that would be a good setup as well.
Well, and also her, like, going, like, murdering all the super soldier kids just doesn't add up for her. Like, that doesn't seem like something she'd do, especially because they're doing something that she would agree with because she hates.
Yeah, the murder was weird. But shoutouts to Zemo's butler.
Dude. I was so confused when I saw that. I was like, wait, is that supposed to be the power broker? And I'm like, oh, no, wait, that's the butler.
Yeah, it took me a second, too. I saw somebody on TikTok was talking about it, and they're like, for like 30 seconds, I thought that was Old Man Cap.
That would have been insane. Yeah, no Old Man Cap. I did also see someone, like, leaked something where it was, like, the dressing room in, like behind the stage in a green room or something, and it had Sam Wilson attire, like, day clothes, and it had Bucky Barnes day clothes, Sharon Carter day clothes, and then Steve Rogers day clothes.
Interesting.
So, also could just be a photo from Civil War.
Yep.
Like, could be just completely.
Or Winter Soldier.
Yeah, or Winter Soldier, yeah. So...
What were your thoughts on Sam Wilson as Captain America?
The suit translates very well. The only close ones are the other Captain America suit or one of Iron Man's, if not all of them, you know?
Because of Sam's costume, the discussion of accuracy of costumes has been arising. And people are saying MCU Spider-Man is one of the most accurate, but, like, I can't get past the spider on the chest.
Like, just the shape of it?
The shape of it is, like, the most inaccurate. Like, for me,
it's very different.
It doesn't feel right. Like, I've never liked it, and I don't have, like, any huge problems with it, but I would say that makes it not accurate because it's just this little guy.
Yeah, Spider-Man's weird because, like, one, he's had so many different, like, artists draw the spider differently, even if it's technically the same suit. But I don't know. I feel like the MCU Spider-Man, like, it's really not that comic accurate.
No, and it's
as a whole. Like, it's cool. And like, it looks good, but it's not.
Yeah, with the Stark tag inside of it immediately also, it's like, that's not a Spider-Man.
It's like Superior Spider-Man type thing.
Yeah, it's not the... Don't go saying that's the most accurate because it's not.
Yeah, I guess MCU Spider-Man having the emoting eyes makes it like accurate in a special way, you know?
Yeah, because that does something that the comics can't does. Like
because he'll have like one super squinty and one huge. Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually emotion with.
It should have been DC.
It should have been DC. It was the meeting of the G whatever.
Rhodey could have been there.
Yeah, like
very easily.
Rhodey should have been there no matter what. That's kind of his jurisdiction.
Yeah.
His government stuff.
Yeah. And he was literally in the first episode.
Yeah, like we know he's there.
Yeah.
I really like this show though overall. Like,
yeah, really good.
I'm really excited for the future of everything.
How'd you feel about the redemption of Walker?
I really like it because it's not full redemption. Like he's still like, but it shows because that's U.S. Agent he is this guy who wants to be perfect.
Yeah.
But is never even close to perfect, and so I think that sets him on a very straight path. They're for sure setting him on that path. Yeah. What were your thoughts on Madam Hydra showing up? We haven't talked about episode 5 yet either.
Wait, who?
Madam Hydra?
I don't know who that is.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's who that was.
Yeah, she's Madam Hydra, but not like affiliated with Hydra. I don't know. She moved on and she leads teams like the Thunderbolts is what she works with, and she is Nick Fury's ex.
Interesting.
Yeah, so is that why you weren't too? Because you said you were disappointed by that cameo.
I mean, I was just like, that's cool.
Just because the actress.
I like she just kind of did her thing, but it was not like, I don't know.
It wasn't. it wasn't it was very interesting because it wasn't somebody who's currently like it wasn't like I expected like an up and coming person almost, whereas it's like, oh, we got a legacy, like we got somebody who has cemented their legacy in Hollywood. A spoiler for Black Widow. She's in Black Widow. She is the spoiler.
That is why we've been pushing this back.
She is the connection. And so mine can either recruit Yelena or Taskmaster for the same team. I'm not sure which. I could easily.
Why not both?
I mean, I'd be down with both because then you got your Hawkeye and your Black Widow clone.
True.
What would you rate Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I will give it 6.9 Falcons out of 8 Buckies.
Out of 8? Yeah. So that's like an 8 out of 10?
Like a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, I'd probably fall somewhere.
An 8.9 out of 10.
Somewhere similar to that. There was... I honestly wish it was a little bit longer so we could have a little more everything fleshed out.
Yeah.
I do think...
It still works, though.
I have... My theory is that there was an after credit scene that was Zemo, whoever else... John Walker and all of them together forming the Thunderbolts or something like that.
But they're waiting for Black Widow.
Cut for Black Widow.
That'd be cool. It'd be cool if it was, what's his name, Ross, talking to Zemo in his cell, and then like a light turns on in the hallway and you see the silhouette of Madam Hydra, and then it cuts to them walking down a hallway, and then they come to a table and it's like Taskmaster, Yelena, U.S. Agent, Zemo, maybe one other
character we haven't seen in a while.
Everyone always brings up Abomination, but I don't want to see him again.
The rumor is that he is the villain in She-Hulk.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
He shows up in She-Hulk. It's all those guys and then Justin Hammer is the Iron Man stand-in.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
No, I really think, I have no reason to really think this, but I think he's going to be the villain of Armor Wars.
It just makes sense.
And like, bring Sam Rockwell back.
Yeah, no, he's a treasure.
But yeah, that's Falcon. My only problem with the Captain America suit, it looked really uncomfortable in his ears.
It did look like I think cover the ears, like
for sure. Yeah. I was thinking like Gambit almost, how he has his completely covered. Like it wouldn't look bad, but like it looked like it was.
Or you can give it an extra pad, so it, like you have the silhouette of an ear almost.
Like it looked like it was pushing his ear down, and I was like, that just looks super rough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure all the MCU suits are uncomfortable in practicality. Like,
it's true. Apparently, Tom Holland was talking about that recently, and he has to wear a thong for the Spider-Man suit.
Oof. I mean, yeah, can't have any lines.
Yeah, you see the lines, which is just rough.
That is tough.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what comes next. We got a month and a half wait for Loki, which isn't too bad.
What do we have in between that?
Nothing
really.
Because they pushed back Black Widow. We were supposed to have Black Widow in between.
Right.
That was supposed to be midday.
Right. Very interesting.
This coming Friday will be the making of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Right.
And then we have all of May without stuff now because there's no Black Widow. And then I think the start of June is Loki.
Yep, that sounds right. First week of June, something like that. Very cool. Yeah, good show. Yeah. Have you been watching Invincible yet?
I have not.
Things just got real in a big way, like the last couple weeks.
It's on Prime?
Yeah. I think it's episode 8 now.
I'm house sitting this weekend into midweek, so I've got time. So I might dive into that.
There you go. Yeah, it's this week was the first week without a mid or post credit scene. So it was very a la Infinity War.
Yeah, leave you on your toes.
Yeah, just like, and it was really good too because there was one line cut to black, but you could still hear the wind in the background from the previous scene for all of the credits.
I was saying, that's always the best when the credits don't have music and it's just the ambiance of the scene.
Yeah, that one was like a very like, oh shit,
bruh. I did watch because I have a class on Fridays that's TV pilots. So and it's this middle-aged white guy that chooses them. So it's like they've been pretty rough.
Yeah.
So far, like it's been. We watched like Umbrella Academy, so it's like just random ones that are like good. But we watched. Have you heard of Black Monday?
Mm.
So it's a show on I think Showtime, and it's about the stock market crash. But it's Don Cheadle, and it's like that was the first one. Where it's like I might dive into the show because Don Cheadle is just a guy who does coke and rigs the stock market.
Very cool.
And I love me some Don Cheadle. I think Armor Wars is the show that I'm most excited for, aside from Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, Moon Knight can never not be the
Have you seen those videos of Oscar Isaac training?
No.
There have been a few that have just surfaced of him just at a gym, just doing martial arts training. That's gonna be good.
I'm excited for that. Oh, Shang Chi trailer.
Shang Chi trailer.
Very big.
Ruled.
Very cool. I didn't watch it for a couple days. But when I did watch it, I sat down, got the TV right, because I could have watched it on my phone.
I started watching it on my phone. I turned it off and then turned on my TV. So this is a big one.
I saw it all over Twitter and Instagram and stuff, and I was like, I could go to YouTube and watch it right now, but I'm just like, I'll wait till I'm home.
Yeah.
And very cool.
Kevin Feige did say it when they were talking about it, the last event, whatever it was, that this is some of the best action in the MCU, and I 100% believe that.
And so many different looking set pieces. They're potentially back in time or just in a Lost Land type scenario.
Yeah, which I think is very possible. I mean, dragons,
New York, San Francisco, all sorts of different cityscapes.
Did you see the dude from Spider-Man Homecoming?
No, you mentioned that, but I still don't get it. It's the guy who said do a flip Spider-Man?
Yeah, he's on when they're on the subway and Shang-Chi's getting ready to fight. He's literally just sitting on the train in the background and he's like, whoa.
Interesting.
And so I wonder if he was purposely cast.
Yeah, or if it was
an accident and this guy's building his own character.
A career extra, yeah. I mean, that'd be even cooler if it was that, honestly.
But yeah, I'm excited. Super excited for Shang-Chi. I think finally getting some 10 Rings payoff will be cool. Just because they've been around since the start of the MCU. Yeah, I'm excited for Shang-Chi. I'm excited to see...
September?
I think so. I mean, because we got Black Widow. I think it's earlier. No, because when is Eternals? Is Eternals November or August? Or
November.
Okay, then it is September.
Very cool.
It's August or September. Not sure exactly which. But
and then do we have a show in between those two movies during October?
Not that's been announced yet, but I could see Ms. Marvel or something being pushed out for that.
Or even a different Disney property.
Probably What If.
Yes.
Probably What If.
Yeah, or is What If does come out some point after Black Widow, but before Eternals? I don't know.
What If is definitely in the second half of this year.
Yeah.
And then we have December as Spider-Man. Have you heard the Spider-Man rumors that are going around?
So many, yes.
There's one staple though that I've seen in all of these leaks.
Is it Doc Ock related?
No.
Okay, what is it?
It is Green Goblin related. That Willem Dafoe is the main villain of this movie.
Interesting.
Which and I've seen other ones saying that people are saying that Willem Dafoe is the MCU Norman Osborn, and so they somehow connect it.
Yeah.
Lots of things happen. I don't know, but I just want to see Willem Dafoe back as Green Goblin. Really, is where I fall on this.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy for him to come back. I don't know if I want him as the MCU Goblin.
Yeah, I don't. I would like him to be Toby's Goblin. Maybe he gets pulled over first, and that's why chaos happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a lot of talk that it's the Sinister Six too. That's why it has to be all three Spider-Men, because it's the Sinister Six from all three universes.
So it'd be the Sinister 18?
No,
it's a six combined from the three. Okay, so we have
Electro. I think Electro's the only one from the Amazing Spider-Man universe.
And then Doc Ock and Green Goblin.
Vulture. I don't think it's gonna be Vulture though.
Okay, well
I think it'll be Mysterio. I think Mysterio's alive. Scorpion, probably.
Scorpion, yeah.
And maybe Vulture, or maybe somebody else. I don't know. Maybe
Sandman.
Maybe Sandman from Raimi.
Yeah, wouldn't make sense with his send-off. But also could just be alternate timeline.
Doc Ock. What about Doc Ock?
True. Yeah. Well, yeah, and apparently they were saying that Doc Ock's story in that movie takes place immediately after Spider-Man 2, which is strange.
Well, I've seen rumors that he misunderstood.
That makes the most sense. Yeah. That actually makes a lot more sense than anything, is that he just doesn't get it. Yeah.
Can we talk about the biggest problem in that Doc Ock interview, though?
Sure, yeah.
He is talking about Robert Downey Jr., and he calls him Bob Downey Jr., and I can't stop thinking about it.
It is strange.
That's like, his friends call him RDJ. They don't call him Bob.
Yeah, or Rob.
Yeah.
Like, it's not... No.
He's not a Bob. You look at Bob Iger and you're like, yeah, you're a Bob.
You're a Bob, yep. Bob Iger and Bob Iger Jr.
Bob Iger Jr. is the most Bob.
He is the most Bob, for sure. Bob Saget, very Bob-like.
Fun fact, Bob Saget's penis is named Jeremy. He tweeted about it like 3 years ago and I have that tweet bookmarked.
Did you see the guy named Hank in Breaking Bad tweeted sex gifts?
Yeah, I did. I haven't watched Breaking Bad.
Same.
I don't know anything about. I just know he's an old Brooklyn-looking actor.
That being said, I think we need to share a tweet with the. This is my entry for TikTok of the week. It is a tweet, but it is so much funnier.
Yo Mr. White dice Rivolenci.
It's so funny.
That is really funny.
Breaking Bad memes are almost funnier because I haven't seen them.
I like there's so many where it's just like I don't know the context of it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But I'm all for it. This has been the best, boys.
Another podcast, another week. Sorry about last week. We had some technical difficulties with the soundboard and
just a lot of things.
vernal equinox.
Yeah, it just didn't line up. We will have that guest will be back. And we'll actually get them on the podcast.
Forgot we teased that.
We did tease a guest.
Yeah, the politician we were gonna have on had a Brexit to go to.
Yeah, it was kind of like I mean it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, we were baking crepes, but we got omelets, you know.
Don't I know it? Next week, what are we gonna talk about?
Nobody or Mortal Kombat or both?
Yeah, I'm down with that. I mean, I'll watch Invincible too, so we can talk about that as well.
Ah, yeah.
How many episodes are there so far?
I think there's 8,
Oh,
7 or
I'll fly
8,
through that.
and there'll be another one on Friday.
The half hour?
45 to 50
Okay.
minutes.
Oh, even
They're
better,
pretty-
though.
Yeah, it's solid. It's a
Yeah.
good length.
Cool.